Hi, I'm Awia Charles, Recreation Supervisor Senior with the City of Jacksonville Parks and Recreation. We are excited that camp is finally starting on Monday, June 15th, and thank you for joining us during our virtual parent orientation. Please download the parent handbook listed on the summer camp page at www.JaxParks.com and familiarize yourself with it. Everything that we will be covering today is listed there in more detail. Please email www.jaxparks@coj.net or call 904-255-7932 if you have any questions or concerns. First, we'll talk about checking your campers in and out daily. For arrival and departure, you must drop off between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. at the camp entrance. Upon arrival, all campers will be screened, which will include a temperature check and a series of questions. Please do not leave until the screening is completed. If your child has a fever of 100.4 or more, or exhibits in or the symptoms listed on the screening form, they will not be permitted to attend camp until they are 72 hours fever and symptoms free. All drop-offs and pickups will be at the camp entrance. Pickup will be available between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Please have your ID ready. If anyone other than you will be picking your child up, they must be listed on the release form. Any changes to the pickup list must be made in advance in writing by the parent or guardian who initially enrolled the child in camp. There is no late pickup option this year. All campers must be picked up by no later than 5 p.m. Please remember, campers must attend at least 6 hours of camp for it to count as a full day. Each camper must be signed in and out when they arrive and before leaving camp daily as a part of our safety and attendance policy. The pickup person must be 18 years or older to sign participants in or out unless they have written permission from the parent. Parents must give written permission to allow the child to walk to and from the campsite. No camper will be allowed to leave the site without written consent from a parent or guardian. No exceptions. Next, we will discuss groups and camp activities. Here are some group requirements. Once checked in, each camper will report to their assigned group. Campers will remain in the same group throughout the day. Campers will be split up into groups of 10 per counselor or staff. We will not allow campers within different groups to interact. We will also be observing social distancing practices while having the campers throughout the day. So let's talk about activities for indoor activities. One group will be in a designated space at a time. Equipment will be sanitized between each groups and for outdoor use. We will be utilizing as much of outdoor space as possible where social distancing is most attainable between groups. Playgrounds will be sanitized between each use, and the camp locations with swimming pools, we will allow groups to swim when swimming is available with the designated pool times to avoid interactions with other groups. At this time, we will not be conducting swim lessons as they would normally be. Campers will wash their hands regularly with soap and water, and hand sanitizer will be available. Campers should leave all video games, toys, iPods, etc. at home, unless we are having a special day or activity, and each child will be held responsible for his or her own belongings. Parents will be notified of any special activities. Cell phones must be kept at home. If you need to contact your child, please call the site. The site telephone number is located in the parent handbook on page 4. What to bring to camp? Campers will need to bring a backpack when necessary, a water bottle, closed-toe shoes, and a spray sunscreen. For locations with pools, campers will want to bring a towel, swimsuits, flip-flops, and for the designated days. Lunch. Lunch will be provided to all campers as well as an afternoon snack daily. All meals follow the USDA food guidelines. Please note, no meals will be served after the designated time that's selected for the site. Field trips. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, we are unable to offer field trips this summer. Each camper is expected to participate in scheduled activities daily. Sport, enrichment, games, and other activities will be provided. Please review the Code of Conduct located on page 11 and review it with your child. Discipline procedures are: first incident, explain to the child the problem and issue warning. The second incident will be a penalty. The third incident, call the child's parent and explain the situation. And the fourth incident, suspension from the program. And the fifth incident, expulsion from the program. At any point, depending on the severity of the incident, we may proceed with any step when necessary. Next up, we will discuss illness. If your child is sick, or even if one of our staff is sick, if your child is sick, please keep them home if they are showing any type of symptoms. Campers and staff must present one of the following upon returning after an illness: a doctor's note, a negative COVID-19 test, no symptoms for 14 days, and fever-free for 72 hours. Medication. If your child has medications provided by a physician and needs to be administered during camp hours, please complete the medication authorization form that is provided on page 21 of the parent handbook. All medications will need to be in the original packaging or container with the directions attached, and label must have the child's name, name of medication, dosage, and time or times to be given. All medications, including inhalers, will need to be turned in to staff. Campers are not allowed to keep medication on them, and it must be turned in to staff and the child must be able to administer their medication by themselves. Each camper must be signed in and out when they arrive before leaving camp daily, as part of our safety and attendance policy. Parents or guardians, please complete pages 19 and 20 in the parent handbook and return to staff on the camper's first day of camp. We can't wait to see you.